It is a 4v3 in mid until we show up. Go ahead and destroy the blinds. Get a good position to attack right here. Activate our 1. Get some damage onto the Horus. Get the pick onto the Thanatos. Go ahead and use our ultimate for the slow onto the Chang'e, and we're able to get ourselves a triple kill. Good rotation in. We're able to be very impactful whenever we rotated mid. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Shawnee B Gaming, and today we have a skin showcase for the Tormented Soul Medusa skin and carry. If you are new to the channel, I upload every single day. I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intentions of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. As always, the full build is in the description down below. If you are a returning viewer, I feel like Medusa is thought of as below average in terms of hunters. Her dash is not the best and her ultimate is pretty avoidable, especially at higher levels of play. So let's go ahead and jump into Medusa's kit. Medusa's 1, Viper Shot. Medusa is going to gain increased attack speed and her basic attacks are going to shoot Vipers. If a Viper hits a target, it's going to deal damage over time. She has 4 Viper Shots. Medusa's 2. Medusa's going to hurl back and spit out acid that damages the first enemy hit and sprays out a cone of acid behind them. The acid spray will explode on statues Medusa has created. Medusa's 3. Lacerate. Medusa's going to dash forward and slash the first enemy god she encounters. The slash leaves the enemy god reeling in pain, reducing their healing by 50% for 3 seconds. The root duration is 1 second. Medusa's ultimate. Medusa is going to remove her mask, revealing her true face, delivering a powerful blast from her horrifying Gorgon gaze. Enemies take damage and are stunned if they are looking at Medusa. Enemies not looking at Medusa take 75% of the damage and are slowed. Enemy gods that are killed during Medusa's gaze will turn to a stone statue and remain behind. The stun duration is 2 seconds. The slow duration is 3 seconds. The movement speed slow is 20% at level 1, 40% at level 5. And finally, Medusa's passive, Sidewinder. Medusa suffers no movement penalty when side strafing and half the movement penalty when moving backwards. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1 we want to put a point into our 2, level 2 put a point into our 3, level 3 put a point into our 1, level 4 put another point into our 2. We want to max out our ultimate whenever we can, max out our 2, max out our 1, max out our 3. In terms of the start, we started with Leather Cowl and tier 1 of Transcendence. Leather Cowl is going to provide us 15 physical power, 10% lifesteal, and 5% attack speed. It has a passive that while you're near an ally god, you're going to gain 10% attack speed. If you are alone, you're going to gain 5% movement speed instead. I feel like Medusa is ability based, so we're definitely going to want to go into Transcendence to get that additional power early on. We have both enemies very weak. We're able to hit both of them with the acid spray. So whenever we start with Leather Cowl and tier 1 of Transcendence, we're not going to have a lot of MP5, so I think it is worth picking up some mana potions. We are going into Leather Cowl because it's going to provide us with some lifesteal, and it's going to be our main source of lifesteal in this build. If we can, we want to try to save our acid spray to where we can hit an enemy god and the minion wave. Usually the enemies are going to step up a little bit, and that's our ideal time to use our 2. Their purple's up, we're going to look to invade right here. For our relic, we went with Aegis because we're going against an on her. We're kind of scared of his ultimate, and it would be nice to have an Aegis for that. Ymir kind of messed up the minion wave, that's alright though. We're just going to land some basic attacks, wait for the minions to come back from jungle, and then use our 2. One of the reasons that Medusa isn't one of the best hunters is because of her 3. Her dash just feels a little bit baited. She's going to dash on the ground and stop at the first enemy hit. So if you're trying to get away and the enemy just stands in front of you, they're going to eat your dash and you're not going to be able to dash away. On her jumps in. Chonga's also here. Thanatos is also here. It's a 4v2. We're looking to run away. We dash away.
You have yet to disappoint.
Chonga took one too many tower shots. We're able to get some damage off. A Wheelix rotates over. We're able to get the pick onto the on her. We're going to go cast our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto the Thanatos.
Have they no sympathy?
Another reason why Medusa isn't one of the best hunters is because her ultimate is very avoidable if you have a high sensitivity. If you see Medusa ulting, you can just turn around and then take less damage and also not get stunned. Right now, we're telling our teammates, like, please don't attack that tower. If they attack the tier 1 tower and destroy it, there's a good chance that our minions are going to push up closer to the enemy tier 2 tower, which is going to put us in a terrible position if we're trying to get stacks on Transcendence. We're going to go ahead back and we're going to be picking up Transcendence. Transcendence is going to provide us 20 physical power, 300 mana, and 10 MP5. It has a passive that you permanently gain 15 mana per stack and receive 5 stacks for a god kill and 1 stack for a minion kill. This can stack up to 50 times. 3% of your mana is going to be converted to physical power. At 50 stacks, this item evolves, gaining 10% cooldown reduction. So whenever we factor in the mana that we gain from this item, we're going to be gaining an additional 22.5 power, and we're going to gain 750 mana. So right now, at this point in the game, we're looking to just stack up. It's going to really increase our power once we get Transcendence fully evolved. We bought 2 health potions and 2 wards. We're going to go ahead and try to strip away this lesser scorpion, prevent on her from getting this golden XP. Then we're going to send Ymir to mid. I feel like we've got this lane under control.
Thirst for vengeance is unquenchable.
Your friends are falling like flies.
I think this skin looks fantastic. However, I do not like the voice pack. There's like a echo or a reverb that just does not sound great. That's on her jump. We could probably kill him right here. That's his ultimate. We're going to use our Aegis. We're going to use our ultimate, and we're able to get the pick onto the on her. Even though he wasn't facing us, we had enough damage, and it also slowed him. So even if we didn't have enough damage, we would have been able to chase him down. Whenever we're leaving Fountain, we're activating our 1 and dashing out. We're going to restore our mana, and then we're going to have basically free one-shots. The lesser scorpions don't provide a lot of XP, but they do provide a decent amount of gold for a single minion.
An enemy has been slain.
We're gonna go ahead and just keep farming up. We're about halfway there on our Transcendence stacks. We're gonna look to see if we can steal this on her purple. The purple buff is going to provide us 10% increased attack speed. So in a basic attack trait, if we have this and on her does not, we're going to be in a good position. That's on her's jump. He's kind of dumped his whole kit here. We're able to hit him with 3 of our 4 one-shots. He's very weak. We're going to dash on him. We missed the dash. That's his jump again. And we're able to clean up the on her. Chonga's here. We get some damage onto her. We're going to kind of peel back, use our ultimate, use our 2, and we're able to clean up the Chonga. Chonga's super squishy. We're going to dash up, get the root onto the Horus, get some additional damage, and we're able to clean up the Horus. Any enemies that come over here are just getting melted. Transcendence does give us that additional power, So if we're debating between Devourer's Gauntlet and Transcendence, Devourer's Gauntlet is really good in the mid to late game. It's going to give you that lifesteal and a decent amount of power. However, Transcendence is fantastic in the early game. It's going to give you a lot of power early on and kind of set you up for power in your build, and then you can really just build attack speed for the rest of your build. We're going to go ahead, hit the Greatest Scorpion. That's going to enhance our purple buff and our red buff. That 10% increased attack speed is going to go up to 25% increased attack speed. We dash in, we get some ones off. That's his jump. Good jump by him to avoid the near freeze. We're going to go ahead back and we're going to be picking up the attack speed boots. Looks like we're actually going to hit one more wave since that minion messed up our back. Looks like the enemy purple buff is up, but we're going to go ahead and back, get our attack speed boots online. Then we're going to start working on the Executioner. If we went any other starter item besides Leather Cowl, I think we should go into Aussie. Aussie is a good complement to Transcendence because it provides attack speed, flat pen, and lifesteal, and a little bit of power. However, since we do have some lifesteal from Leather Cowl, we're going to skip Aussie and go straight into the Executioner. I played a few games with a Bluestone Medusa, and oh my goodness, did that feel good. However, I felt forced into Aussie once I went Bluestone. I feel like 2 of those ones hit him. However, he didn't take any damage. We get the root, force out his dash. We're going to go ahead and start rotating mid. There's a grouping of 4. Tears here. We don't want to get too close to him. We're going to dash away. And join a party mid runaway.
An enemy has been slain.
We're going to keep our range in this fight. We dash, we get anti-heal off. We gotta use our ultimate, stun 2. Tyr pushes us into tower, takes a tower shot and goes down. Onher's here. We're being a little too aggressive right here, trying to chase down that Horus. And Onher is able to clean us up. We were hungry for that multi-kill, so we really stepped up when we probably shouldn't have. But we have the tier 2 of the Executioner right now. For our second relic, we went into Beads. I feel like that's just a nice compliment to our Aegis. You really are going Beads Aegis on your carry unless you're going against a Kali or a Bakasura, where a shell would be more helpful than the Aegis. Onher is the same level as us, and Tyr is actually a level higher than us, so we could be doing a little bit better job of farming up. Our purple buff is up. That's something we should be going for in just a moment. Looks like we're going to push our minions up, steal a little bit of farm, hit the next wave, and then peel back to hit camps. Oh no, we're missing too many basics. If we hit all those basics, I think we would have gotten the pick right there. Thanatos is here. We're going to activate our 1. Get a little bit of damage off. Onher's also here. We're going to use our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto 1. We're going to dash up into a ulting Onher, which is definitely a misplay. We should have dashed away. Instead, we dashed right into him, to where it was basically impossible for him to miss his ultimate shots onto us.
An ally has been slain.
We're going to go ahead and pick up the Executioner. The Executioner is going to provide us 35 physical power and 25% attack speed. It has a passive that basic attacks against an enemy reduce your target's protections by 7% for 3 seconds. This can stack up to 4 times. So this is not a percent pen or a flat pen, this is protection reduction. What that means is that whenever we get basic attacks off onto an enemy, Owelix and Osiris are also going to benefit from the protection reduction.
Are you kidding me?
So instead of it being a buff for us dealing damage to an enemy, it's going to be a debuff on the enemy that allows everyone that's physical to deal more damage to them. On her actually has a level on us right now. I feel like we've done a decent job farming this game. I don't know how we're behind in level. Activate R1, dash in, get the root, get a little bit of anti-heal going, and we're able to clean up the on her before he's able to turn around and dash away. There is a Thanatos statue right there. Bit of a team fight going on in mid. We're going to go ahead and just hit this tower. We should be able to destroy this tower for free. Now we're going to make our way mid. Owelix goes down.
Enemy ultimate incoming.
It is a 4v3 in mid until we show up. Go ahead and destroy the blinds. Get a good position to attack right here. Activate R1. Get some damage onto the Horus. Get the pick onto the Thanatos. Go ahead and use our ultimate for the slow onto the Chang'e, and we're able to get ourselves a triple kill. Good rotation in. We're able to be very impactful whenever we rotated mid. I'm going to go ahead and hit this tier 1 tower. Dash up. He jumps our 2. We have to use our Aegis right there. We get 2'd into the wall. We're going to hide behind minions. Now we're going to hide behind Merlin. Dash away, and I believe we are out right now.
All the more relentless. An ideal implement of torture.
Next, we're going to be picking up Qins. Qins is going to provide us 40 physical power and 20% attack speed. It has a passive that basic attack hits are going to deal physical damage equal to 3% of the target's maximum health. If the target has over 2,000 health, this damage scales up to 5%. If the target had 2,750 more, then it's going to scale up to that 5%. I think we have a free gold right here. Thanatos is here. We're going to use our 3, get the root and the anti-heal. We're able to clean up the Thanatos.
Attack the gold fury.
So general attack strategy, we want to use our 3 to go in on a target, activate our 1. That kind of guarantees that we're going to land our first 2 basic attacks. Then we want to use our 2. We're going to go ahead, secure the Gold Fury. Now we're going to rotate left and clean up some farm. We're level 19, 18 minutes into the game, so we are on pace to hit level 20 by 20 minutes. The Owelix drops our purple, which I kind of wish she didn't. Q's here, we're going to dash away. Chang'e uses her ultimate. We're in a lot of trouble. We're going down right here. We used our ultimate to get the stun onto one. On her was able to sidestep it and avoid the stun.
They took the laser bait.
Next, we're going to be going into Berserker Shield. They have 4 physical characters. It might have been an idea to go into Berserker Shield a little bit earlier. However, I feel like we have 15 kills and only 3 deaths. So we might have been a little bit tankier, but I feel like our damage was really good this game. Good luck, Merlin. I don't think he has a chance.
Are you kidding me?
Luckily, the Greater Scorpion at Fire Giant is still up, so they can't destroy Fire Giant.
Retreat!
Retreat middle on my way.
Have they no sympathy?
Right here, we're just trying to hold the line. They're probably going to get the tier 1 tower, maybe even the tier 2, but we do not want them to get a free Phoenix. Tier pushes the Ymir and get some damage off onto the Honor. Just kind of firing basic attacks while they can't really attack us. We want to keep our spacing. We're going to dash onto this tier while he's under tower. He uses his ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto the tier. We do have our ultimate. We're going to go ahead and use it. We get the stun onto the on her. We're able to force his beads. Thanatos rotates from the jungle. We get hit by the Thanatos one.
An enemy has been slain.
Merlin's able to get the pick onto the on her.
Attack.
We're trying to get our team to push up with us. We get hit by a Changa ultimate. We use our beads. Merlin's able to get some great damage onto the 3 of them.
Fuel me are burning low.
And we're going to go ahead back and just play it safe. We're going to be going into Berserker Shield.
To deliver.
Berserker Shield's going to provide us a little bit of power, a little bit of attack speed, some physical protections. Then we realized that we can actually get Hunter's Cowl, so we're going to undo our changes and pick up Hunter's Cowl. Hunter's Cowl is going to provide us 60 physical power, 15% physical lifesteal, and 20% attack speed. It has a passive that while you are within 55 units of an allied god, you're going to gain 25% attack speed. If you are alone, you're going to gain 10% movement speed. We're going to start working on this Greater Scorpion.
You made a huge mistake facing me.
Not even my progress will save them.
So now that we have our starter item upgraded, we have a decent amount of lifesteal compared to just the 10%. You go ahead and push up right a little bit.
Retreat! Retreat!
On my way.
Bit of a team fight going on in mid. We're going to go ahead and rotate back. We're in a little bit of trouble. We just want to keep good spacing. We're able to avoid the tier dash. That is his blink down. 3 people over here. We just don't want to step up, put ourselves in a bad position, so we're going to fall back. Looks like they are on Pyromancer. They're going to be all facing us, so we're going to use our ultimate right here. We get a quad stun, able to get a ton of damage off. We used our 2 to get some splash damage. However, we cannot seem to get a kill in this fight. And the enemy team surrenders. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.